Alright, y'all. So we back with another video. We back with another reaction video, as usual. As you can see, I got this Warriors jacket on, because that's what this video is about to be about. So we're about to react to, are we witnessing the end of a dynasty? I hope not. I hope next year we get something better, because this year is just a whole lot of G-Leaguers, a whole lot of D-Leaguers playing. So without further ado, let's find out if my team's dynasty is over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Draymond Green, Golden State's Swiss Army knife. Without him, they don't have 3 rings. But has his time with the Warriors come to an end?
That's what we're here for.
What's up, everybody? It's Jimmy. And lately, Draymond Green has been the topic of discussion more often than ever before. But for all the wrong reasons. With the Warriors struggling to win games for the first time in the Splash Brothers era, things are not looking so hot right now in the Bay Area. And when problems like these arise, the first thing people tend to do is point fingers. When things are going great, it's easy to sit back, laugh, and have a good time while taking a dump on the league's best teams. But the second there's even a slight issue,
good old
everyone
times
displays
right there.
their true colors. In this case, we're talking about you, Draymond. Well, at least Golden State fans, NBA fans as a whole, and the media are. And I can't blame them. Issues regarding Draymond and his lack of chemistry, leadership, and performance seem to be the Warriors' problem.
That's Draymond.
For the most part, his numbers are down this season. His arguments with KD have
Draymond don't average more than 10 points.
Gotten so bad
Draymond
that
ain't ever
regarding
scoring
Kevin
over 10
Durant leaving
points.
Golden State are feeling
Unless it's
more
like the
and more
finals
real
when they're
each
about to get
day,
eliminated.
and his own coach is literally so done with Draymond. I mean, we've seen the Warriors struggle in the past plenty of times, but not quite like this. Over their last 11 games, the Warriors have gone 5-6, with 3 of those 5 wins coming by 3 points.
Y'all know we 5-23. 5-23. We getting blasted by teams that will be by 40 last season. We're 5-23. You probably even worse than that.
Or less. Now, throughout this stretch of games, there could be multiple reasons why they aren't doing well. Maybe it's because the Warriors are statistically better when DeMarcus Cousins is not on the floor than when he is. Maybe it's because Golden State is bored at this point and they're just coasting to the playoffs. Maybe it's because coming back as a team year after year with a target on your back as the best franchise in the NBA only gets tougher and tougher each season. Nah, it's that son of a bitch, Draymond Green. People see videos like this.
What is that?
Left leg or foot. We'll check out it when we...
This
is where KD, Iguodala, Clay...
and this, and jump straight to conclusions. Steve Kerr and KD apparently can't stand Draymond. His numbers are down, and so we gotta get him out of here. But are we being a bit too hard on Draymond? Over the last half-decade, he has provided his team with some of the best tangibles and intangibles you'll find in a player. He has led the Warriors in either rebounds, assists, blocks, or steals for the last 5 seasons. He has the ability to guard any position on the court and do it very well. And his willingness to fill any role the Warriors need him to is what makes Draymond the incredibly versatile and talented player that he is. Like in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals, when he stepped up and led the Warriors in points, rebounds, assists,
This is the only time.
This is
the only time I ever seen Draymond try. Was that finals. Every
who by
finals
no
before
means
and after
looks to
that
score
was
the
just
ball,
like,
and here he is
nah.
on the biggest stage, dropping 32 points in an effort to bring his team to the promised land. Or the fact that Draymond Green has the 4th highest career win percentage of any player in NBA
Yeah, he
history,
got lucky.
only trailing Larry.
He got lucky enough to be on the Warriors. He got lucky enough to be on the Warriors. That's the reason why
Bird,
his win
Magic
percentage
Johnson,
is like that.
and Kawhi Leonard. Or how about on February 10th, 2017, when Draymond became the only
See, if he
player
was on the
in
Hawks,
NBA
that would be
history
very low.
to log a triple-double without points. He has been the anchor to one of the best dynasties in the league's history. Quite simply,
He was on the
Draymond Green
Grizzlies,
is the
it
type
wouldn't
of
be that
player
high.
who is easy to hate,
He's on the
but
Warriors.
also the type of player you love
He's on the
to
Warriors.
have on your
So, of course.
team. Between the incredibly obvious intentional fouls, the complaining, and the recent rift he has caused in his
That's all
team's
he ever do.
chemistry, he makes it real easy to not like him. It also doesn't help that he doesn't have the prettiest game in the world, and he shoots the damn ball like he has a
I was just about to say that. The backpack jumper.
large backpack on. But
The
let's take a
backpack
second
jumper.
to take the emotion out of this. Yes, he's having a down year, but let's not forget the player Draymond Green has proven himself to be. Imagine going out every night, busting your butt to contribute to your team, being passionate about the game, all just to find out via social media that your coach is tired of you. Imagine going down on defense with an injury right in front of your coaching staff, and no one even bothers to check on you or even acknowledge you.
Steve Kerr not even
We
caring.
are talking about a former Defensive Player of the Year,
Yeah.
3-time All-Star, former Steals champ, 4-time All-Defensive Player, 2-time All-NBA caliber, and a 3-time NBA champion. This man has gone to war for this franchise and his teammates. Yeah, the man can get out of hand sometimes, but I'd rather go to battle with a guy who has heart and passion for the game than a guy who is simply just good at hooping. But the issue with Draymond and the Warriors might go deeper than we initially thought. Along with many other issues, ever since Draymond and KD started beefing, the Warriors haven't been nearly as solid on defense. With all their firepower on offense, this may seem irrelevant, but consider this. Lethal offenses are seen as the deadliest weapon for elite teams. But in reality, defense
honestly,
wins championships.
Draymond isn't trash, but he's trash at the same time. Like, he could average way more points since Steph and Clay is out. He could average way more points, but he's still gonna average the same 5 points. Like,
The Warriors' defense
I
is
wanna
currently
win.
ranked
You
16th
need a whole lot
in the
more
NBA
than
according to
5
defensive
points and
ratings.
6
That
rebounds.
may not sound bad, but for the returning champs, a squad that resembles
Yes,
an
them too.
all-star team
And
and
him
the
leaving.
favorites to win it all this year, that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
terrible. Last year, their defense was ranked 11th in the league, and before that, they were one of, if not the best defensive team in the league for multiple seasons in a row. Over the last 12 seasons, the worst defensive rating for an NBA champ was the Warriors last season. In fact, over the last 60 seasons, the only championship team that had a worse defensive rating than the Warriors have this
Man,
season
ain't nobody
was
ever
the
heard of these
2001
1950?
Lakers, and that team had a prime Shaq and Kobe on it. Now, the Warriors have shown us time and time again that they are an anomaly of a team. But numbers don't lie. And with the rumors of Green being traded, that defensive rating is only going to drop even further. But what option do the Warriors really have?
That's all he's ever
A lot
good
of
at.
experts speculate that
That's all Draymond is known for, is defense. You never hear Draymond scoring over 25 a game.
if Golden
That's
State
just the
keeps
truth, though.
Draymond, KD is leaving.
That's just
and
not-
if
it's
KD
not only my
leaves,
opinion, but it's the
Golden
truth.
State has a much bigger problem on their hands. At the moment, the NBA is in an interesting spot. You have terrible teams, then you have below average teams, average, good, contenders, and then
Just
at the
the
very
Warriors.
pinnacle, you
Just
have
the
the
Warriors.
Warriors with really no competition in sight. But if Kevin Durant leaves, this entire dynamic shifts drastically. Rumors are floating around that KD
Nope.
may go to the Knicks.
Brooklyn
and if they get the
Nets.
first pick in this year's draft,
Brooklyn
then all of a
Nets.
sudden the entire landscape of the NBA hierarchy shifts. Now, instead of the Warriors being the sole dominating force in the NBA,
If you really think about it, it was like this. Now you just move the Warriors. You move my Warriors all the way to terrible. That's tough.
You now have the Warriors, Rockets, Bucks, Raptors, Celtics, Sixers,
I don't know about
Nuggets,
the
and
Nuggets.
Knicks all within arm's reach of each other.
Nuggets,
So,
that's just a good
in
team.
other words, Draymond's loudmouth and antics could very
They're
well
not no
lead to the
contender.
end of an era with the Warriors and spark the beginning of a new era around the NBA. It's easy to assume the Warriors will be able to step up and show up come playoffs. They've done it before, and they may very well do it again. But it isn't too far-fetched to say that they are struggling now more than ever, and these struggles are rooted in much more serious issues than we were led to believe. The more difficult dilemma lies with Draymond Green and his value with the Warriors. He has proven himself to be a great player and a great teammate,
Everybody
but
loves
has his
Draymond.
time with the Warriors run out? Are we witnessing the end of an era? Is this really the guy that will change the monotony that we now know as the Warriors versus whoever else in the finals? Did Draymond really push KD to wanting out of Golden State?
Why?
Or was KD on his way out anyways? Was Steve Kerr's comments just in the heat of the moment? Did he really just happen to not see Draymond in the fetal position screaming in agony 6 inches away from his face? Or is there actually serious beef between the two of them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you are...
So we're not finna act like there's 14 other players on this team, and this whole video was just about Draymond. This whole video was just about Draymond. Not Steph, not Clay, a little bit of Durant. This whole video was about Draymond. I'm just
New to
saying.
the channel, be sure to
crazy.
subscribe. And as always, until next time.
Well, that's that. Let me know down below if Draymond is the reason why the Warriors dynasty couldn't end. Is he the reason why? Because that's what this whole video was about, is Draymond. So, anyway, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And, yeah, I'm out, y'all.